Poperings Hommelbier.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. Got one from Belgium tonight, and that is the Poperings Hommelbier. This is brewed by the Leroy Brewery, which is based in a place called Belgium. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's in West Flanders anyway, right near the border with France. It's also very near the town of Ypres. If you're aware of, the First World War battlefields, Ypres was one of the biggest. They had 3 massive battles there during World War One, and that's what it's known for now. And this region around there is the biggest hop producing region in Belgium. So most of your Belgian beer that you drink contains hops from this region. If it's using Belgian hops, this is where it comes from. This is quite well known, and I'm surprised I haven't tried this before, because it's quite a popular beer, and it's like a showcase for Belgian hops, and it promises all sorts of flavours, ranging from spice, citrus, sweetness, you name it, floral. You get it in this. So I'm going to stop gassing, and I just want to see what this is all about. It's spelt the French way, which is unusual. Hommel is not German, meaning bumblebee. Hommel is the local dialect, I'm assuming it's Flemish, that they call hops. That's what they're known as. I think it derives from the Latin. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's where it's come from. Yeah, it's 7.5%. I'm not sure what style it is. It's called Hommelbier, hop beer, if you like. So that could mean anything, but it's 7.5%. It's 330ml bottle. The ingredients are water, barley malt, yeast, and 4 hop varieties. Doesn't say what hops though. Oh well, not to worry. Let's get it open and see what's going on. As I say, I've not tried this before, and I really should have done, because this is the hop producing region of Belgium. Oh fucking hell. And there you go. Sorry, you're not going to get any aromas out of the bottle. Fuck me, that is lively. Look at the state of that. This could be a disaster. Right, get the old cloth out. Honestly, this cloth, you could probably wring this out and get 100 different beer varieties and all the beer that's gone over this table. I'm supposed to be using this place as an office soon for work. That's going to be fun. Fucking hell. There you go. What's the aroma on the table? Fucking hell. It smells horrendous. Right. Let's try again. I can't do it. Well, yeah, let's see what's out of the bottle. There may be some aromas coming out there. Wow. Fucking hell. There is a lot of malt on that. Interesting. Proper spicy biscuit malt. Some hops on there, but they're being overshadowed by the yeast, the spice coming from that yeast. So far it's just a mixture of biscuit malt and super spicy yeast. Let's get it into the glass what we can. This is bottle conditioned as well, so this could well be stronger and contain sediment. So I mean, look at that, that is really cloudy. And the head, I mean, it's super lively, and this has been stood up in the fridge. It's not as if I've, had this tipped up and put it down and it's all come out. I don't know whether it's something to do with the temperature, because this is quite cold. It's been stuck in the fridge for ages. Smells nice. Let's get it down the hatch. Cheers. God, that is just like a fucking taste explosion, and I'm having trouble getting my head around all the flavours. Right, from that mouthful, there was a metallic taste to it. Metallic, spicy, biscuity, slightly caramel style malt. But let's get all of it in the glass and just see exactly what's going on. There's bound to be some sediment among that. As I say, this is bottle condition. And what is the sell by date? The sell by date is 2nd of the 1st 2021, so it doesn't have a date of bottling. Just got a lot number. Oh well, not to worry. Let me try and get my head around this, because this is so complex. There's a real metallic taste off this, and it's putting me off. I wasn't getting that before. There's some spice on there as well, big spice. Let's dive in again. That metallic taste is still there. If you can imagine licking the back of the cap, that's what it tastes like. I don't know whether that's sort of reacted in the bottle or what's happened with it, but it's a weird flavour, I'll give it that. It's just so complex. There's flavours just being bombarded around your mouth. There's spice, there's sweet biscuit malt, there's hop varieties with some slight citrus, then you get this metallic flavour, almost plasticky type metallic flavour. I'm not sure whether that's some exotic yeast that they've used that's producing these esters, but it's really strange. It's a very complex beer. You cannot say this is boring. I mean, it's a lovely flavour. That's pure haze going through that. Very, very smooth mouthfeel too. There's orange there. There's fruity citrus, like orange and mango. Then you've got your spice on top of it. And there's like a sweet biscuit malt. If you can imagine a toned down New England with a ton of Belgian spice on the top of it, you're sort of half getting there. The metallic taste is ringing alarm bells with me, and I'm not sure whether that's just because of the way the bottle reacted when I opened it, but I have to say, all things considered, it's not bad. I can only assume the way the bottle reacted was there was either too much yeast in it, or the yeast hadn't been allowed to ferment, because that's what happens, and you get that a lot with homebrew, where you've packed too much yeast in, the build up of the carbon dioxide, the natural carbonation that comes from the yeast, you know, because they are live bacteria, and they're burping. As they're burping, they're producing carbon dioxide, and if that isn't allowed to, you know, dissipate, that will build up in the bottle. And it's rare, but you do get it in brewery bottled beer, but it's more common in the homebrew stuff, or in the beer that's brewed in very small batches. Sometimes, you know, the yeast carbonation will build up, and as soon as you open that, all the pressure equalises in the bottle, and that's it. You just produce a load of carbonation. You know, when you see the smoke coming off the bottle, that's just the pressure equalising in the bottle. It's nothing to do with the quality of the beer. It's just the carbon dioxide equalising the pressure with the atmospheric pressure. I'm sure that's what's happened here, but it's happened with the yeast because it's very yeast heavy. There's a lot of spice in this. But it's not bad. It's not your average lager, and it's not your average Belgian beer. There is some spicy notes on that, some sweet citrusy fruits that come through on that, and then you've got some biscuit malt. But it's uniquely Belgian with that yeasty, spicy esters that are coming off of it, and it's not bad. I quite like it. So what's the verdict? Well, apart from the beer going everywhere, it's quite nice. Really complex. You need to sit down. I'm not sure whether this should have been served a little bit warmer than it was, because I had that in the fridge for a while, and this was cold coming out, and I'm not sure whether that's what's caused the reaction. It's bottle conditioned as well, so that could have done it. Quite a build up of, you know, carbonation from the yeast. But all in all, the flavours on this are really nice. I urge you to try it just to see what you make of it, because initially I was getting a big metallic flavour. That seemed to dissipate. Then all the other flavours came into it, and it's unique. That has got a unique flavour. And yeah, I'd urge you to try it just to see what you make of it. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I probably would have given it more if it didn't fucking explode on me, and I didn't have that metallic taste. That initial metallic taste was really putting me off. I'm not really getting that now. But it was there in abundance when I first opened it, and it weren't nice. So you're getting 7 out of 10 for that, and I recommend it just to try it, just to see what you make of it. I mean, every palate's different, and I imagine you're probably going to get a lot of different flavours, but I got the spice, I got the orangey, citrusy flavours from it, and then I got a biscuit malt on the end, but the spice on it dominates. And see if you get that metallic flavour from it as well. Be interested to know. So 7 out of 10 and recommended. And remember, beer is working class champagne.